auntie into a. I'm in an S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that gotta bring me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. We knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. Juke the defender. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. It is caught left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. To throw here on 1st down. Chased out to coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back. Yeah,
well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. Mostert.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Quick throw left side, complete. And in for the Houston touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Voyagers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got him. That's McBride. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This is caught inside the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about a ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals get it down to a single point. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the upright. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They send him left out of the slot. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They are throwing it again. Touchdown, Houston! Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Voyagers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Voyagers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on 1st. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Barkley's got it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Finds the in route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Slot man motioned over. From the 45 on 2nd down. Oh, put some heat on it. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Voyagers take a 2nd quarter lead. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Voyagers break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Chased out to his right. Throw right side, and McBride has it. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. This complete to Colt. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 42. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throw on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Offense in the hurry up here. A give left side to Mostert. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Voyagers take a 13-point lead. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Voyagers double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to find Dotson here. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Push. 1-1. Come back. I know south.
Back to the air, Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. He lets a heater go deep. Big gain downfield. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Voyagers take a 13-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Voyagers double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. From his own end zone, here we go. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
On the hole. Let's go. 2-2.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to...
And in for the Houston touchdown. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 20.